Welcome back to Girl Party on Manic Animation. Previously on Girl Party, after securing rooms at Helmet's Hole in the port town of Hooligansport, the party had agreed to tackle an undead infestation at an outlying manor for a man named Mr. Weber. After getting arrested because of a bar fight that evening, Sir James learned that the entire undead mission was actually a trap designed to take out crusader groups that had recently arrived on Chimera Isle and had a priest. The entire mission was a trap to weaken and defeat their party priestess, Shayla the Elf, who was actually his sister, Sharon. James wanted to abandon the quest, but also learned that there were other players in the game who, like him, were actually real people. Some even remembered the real world the way he did. He was most shocked when he realized that Boomer and Lila, the pair he had thought were NPCs, were not only players like James and his party, but that they had been taken ahead by the old man and were now in Mr. Weber's clutches. Weber had also left a wagon of supplies for James and the party to bring out when they came. While on the way out to confront Weber and hopefully save the other two, brigands had fired arrows in front of their wagon from the bushes. The party was being robbed. This is Chapter 11, War Wagon.
I'm not taking off my armor for these criminal scum,
growled Angel. From the corner of my eye, I was pretty sure Molly winced. Nobody is, I said in a low voice.
Missile shield?
Whispered Claire from the back. It was a risky move. If the brigands had elves or sharp-eared thieves, they might have caught that. And if they saw her start casting, they'd probably fill her with arrows. They had the drop on us. Now was not the time to get flashy. Not yet. I'm going to talk to them. I've got this. I didn't know if I had this. I was cobbling together a plan that hinged entirely on charisma and long-shot theatrics. Bard-grade diplomacy with a side of desperation.
The last time you told me you got this, you turned us into a band.
And it worked out, didn't it? I shot back.
So, we are a band?
Angel asked, tilting her head like a confused puppy. I ignored her. I straightened up, threw my voice forward, and bellowed toward the trees. And tell me, good sir, what is the name of the visitor to my land whom I address? A few chuckles from the woods. One behind us. Good. That told the others something.
3 ahead, 1 behind.
Molly whispered.
2 behind.
Squeaked Shayla, voice barely a breath. Angel's hand was on her sword hilt, like she was about to knight someone into next week.
Visitor to your land, you say?
Called back the brigand leader, mirth in his voice.
I am known as Rolfine, and I am actually a native.
And there he was. Rolfine stepped out of the brush like he was stepping onto a stage. He looked like he ate nails for breakfast and flossed with betrayal. Rugged, broad-shouldered, maybe a decade older than me. He had the swagger of someone who'd spent years surviving on luck and intimidation. Oh, and he was holding a pistol. An ancient gnomish flintlock. Rare. Deadly. Probably worth more than our whole wagon. A native, So the well-being of Riffin is important to you then? I asked, stepping down from the wagon with my hands raised in exaggerated diplomatic fashion.
Nobody calls it that anymore,
he said, smile slipping a bit. I leaned into the persona. Yes, since the capital fell. Tell me, good Sir Rolfin, were you on the walls of Rife? Did you help hold back the Darksatyrs?
I was young when that happened,
he muttered. But no doubt you helped defend the temple of Uma in Argo when the cultists led a ratman horde to slay the men and defile the women?
Ratmen? Ew,
muttered Angel.
Gross!
Added Shayla with perfect timing.
It's illegal to talk about that,
Rolfin said. His tone had changed. That law was real. In lands held by the cult, even speaking of the old battles was a crime. But highway robbery's fine, I raised a brow. Do you just get a license for that? Maybe I was pushing it. But I was buying time and trying to tilt the morale scale. I hoped his friends were making enough noise in the brush for the rest of my party to clock their positions. I also hoped Claire had snuck up her missile shield, though with enemies behind us, that was dicey.
Draw your blade, smartass,
Rolfin growled. He holstered the pistol and pulled a cutlass, wicked, curved, and definitely not ceremonial. He was going to duel me. Oh, good. Maybe after that, I'd try juggling flaming swords. If he was a warrior even close to my level, I was going to be filleted.
Before I kill you, fellow native,
he said, sneering.
What is your name?
Sir James Valorblade, I replied, loud and proud, trying to sound like a noble knight. I hoped these people would assume I was what Angel thought I was. Maybe I could intimidate them. Rolfin's eyes went wide.
Wait, what?
He stammered, barely more than a whisper.
Stop.
Called a new voice from the bushes on the left. It was female, confident, commanding. And then I saw her. She stepped into the clearing like it was hers. Tall, wavy blonde hair cascading down her back, eyes like ocean sapphires, leather armor that was clearly enchanted and flattering. She walked with purpose, with grace, with that dangerous confidence that only comes from knowing exactly what you're doing. She locked eyes with me, walked right up.
James Festival Valorblade?
She asked. My brain skipped. Festival. I had written that name on a piece of paper that was in the box set. The family history of House Valorblade. I noticed it was the name of the grandfather of my character, where I put myself in the family lineage. I had written my character's full name, or what it was supposed to be, originally. A dumb joke, a gimmick. Something to say if we happen upon a celebration, "Festival is my middle name." I hadn't even remembered to put it on my official sheet.
Festival?
Laughed Molly from the wagon. Thanks, Mom. I turned halfway and muttered,
It's a family name.
She and I said it in unison, me and the blonde thief. What the hell was even happening right now?
Evangeline.
She said. That name, it punched straight through me. Evangeline Summer Dawn Valorblade, I said out loud. She lit up. She had a beautiful smile. My cousin. I remembered her from the family tree in the box set. She was supposed to be a baby when my character fled the island, rumored to have been captured. Possibly sold into slavery. Just a name on a sheet of paper next to a noble house. But here she was, standing in front of me, smiling like she remembered everything. I turned back to the others, stunned. She's my cousin! Once the other rogues joined us, abandoning their hiding positions, I was a little disappointed. There were only 6 of them in total, which felt insulting, honestly. Aside from Rolfine and Evangeline, the others didn't seem to have much skill. I was pretty sure if we'd been careful, we could have taken them. But instead of a fight, we found ourselves at their base in just under 20 minutes. Well off the road, nestled in a thick copse of trees. The place looked like a druid's vacation home, shady, secluded, and quietly up to no good. Evangeline, or Eve as she liked to be called, turned out to be the actual leader of the group. Rolfine carried himself like a grizzled father figure, but I wasn't convinced there wasn't something going on between them. It was vague and mildly unsettling. They told us straight up that there was indeed a host of cultists up at the house. Eve admitted, reluctantly, that they were part of the trap. Their job was to rob adventurers on the way to the Weber estate. Most parties, thinking Weber was an ally, would still press on. He'd always take 1 or 2 of them ahead, just to scout, leaving the others to bring his supplies. But it was just another layer of bait. Their whole strategy was built around feeding people into that house. I tried not to think about how many they had sent to die. Real people. Players like us. Every time I imagined it, I saw Boomer's awkward smile and Lila's quiet nod. It made my stomach turn.
So, especially if those people he has are not part of your actual group, you shouldn't go there.
Eve said carefully. She looked directly at Shayla when she said it.
Your priest will waste all of her energy against the undead. In the basement, they use some sort of shield against magic. One of their priests told us that when bragging. Once they lure the priest inside, they'll trap the rest of you out.
She had laid out their plan for us. Then Rolfine chimed in, arms crossed over his chest.
They're just bait. They might already be dead.
And they might not, I replied, sharper than I intended. I felt both my arms squeezed in silent agreement. Shayla on my right, Angel on my left. Neither seemed happy about how easily Eve and I were riffing. I was surrounded by women, and none of them were talking to each other. Classic battlefield tension. This was just an NPC, right?
So, like first cousins?
Angel asked, tilting her head as serious as a court clerk. I chuckled, glancing right. Shayla wore the same look. They were locked in. This might have been the most important lore check of the campaign.
Yes, first cousins.
Eve replied with a bright smile. Both of the other girls exhaled.
With nobles, that doesn't always matter.
Molly chimed in from behind us.
We've been engaged since my birth.
Eve added casually.
What?
Ew! But you're cousins!
Shayla squeaked, visibly horrified. God, I'm glad she felt that way. Eve laughed.
Such obligations fell with our nation. Worry not.
Why would Shayla worry anyway? Oh yeah. Damn it.
You don't have the resources.
Eve pressed, returning to the point.
Like I said, your priest will exhaust herself with the undead before you even face the cult.
She'll be fine, I said. Maybe too quickly. I have a plan, but I need something to make it work. I turned to look her in the eyes.
Name it.
She said. She really liked eye contact. I was starting to understand why people died in this ambush. It would be easy to surrender to those eyes. You, I said. She blinked. All of you, I clarified quickly. I need your help. Her companions exchanged uncertain glances, but she never looked away.
You have me.
She said softly. Then she quickly added,
Us. I mean, you have us.
She chuckled, cheeks reddening, finally glancing away. Behind me, I could hear the slow, judgmental exhale of every girl on the team,
Well then,
said Molly with a smirk.
looks like we just leveled up from party to posse.
Indeed it did. Thank you for watching Girl Party Chapter 11, Part 1, War Wagon. Please check out the song that goes along with this chapter, We Don't Talk About Eve, which is also available on our YouTube page. All current chapters and their accompanying songs are available for free on the Manic Animation YouTube page. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Check back regularly for new content. Thank you for watching.